Hey traders, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chris. I've been trading for 30 years, and in this video I'm going to discuss how you can make $5,000 per week starting today. I'm going to give you a step-by-step guide, trading gold, risk-free, without any charts at all, without any coaching, without any subscriptions. So I'm going to go through in the next few minutes the step-by-step guide. Once I've gone through the step-by-step guide, I'm going to actually show you the last few signals that I've sent into my Telegram channel, which are highly successful. 93% successful with at least a 2-to-1 risk to reward, and often the stops losses are 20 pips to 50 pips. But I'm going to go over the trading rules for you just to explain how they work. So let's have a look at the step-by-step plan. So I've recently done a survey to all my clients as to what was the biggest problem, the biggest hurdle that most people had in their trading. And the biggest problem seemed to be finding the time to look at the charts, being at the charts when a signal is generated, and finding the time to learn, and knowing that learning how to trade from scratch takes time. And so what we're going to do is shorten that to make it much easier for you to trade on the go, on your mobile, without charts, without chart settings, and risk-free. So let's go through this. I've been trading for 30 years, if you don't know that already, and I'm going to show you what is required in the next few minutes. And you can start today. Literally, you can start today to get make money in trading and become a professional gold trader if that's what you want to do. I don't know. Imagine that on your passport. Gold trader professional. Is that something you want to do and earn $5,000 per week? We can show you how to do that immediately today, risk-free. So no charts required, no coaching required, no time needed. Really important, so you can spend more time with your family. Risk-free trading, show you that. And then you're going to get free gold signals. So the system we have will generate automatic signals to your mobile, and you've got sound alerts when they're ready. So this is the step-by-step guide. And the step-by-step guide strategy to make $5,000 per week. So what is required in order for you to do that? We've gone a bit off page here, but hold on, let me just adjust that. And I've got my big head out the way as well, which is handy. So this is the step-by-step strategy to make $5,000 a week, if that's what you want to do. Don't forget, it's all relevant to the amount of money you have in your account, but don't worry about that for now. We can solve that problem as well. It could be $5,000 per week. It can be $500 per week. It could be $50,000 per week. It's all relevant, isn't it? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to download a demo account. All the links are below in description. And you're going to open a $20,000 account. And then you're going to trade one lot per trade. So that's $10 per pip in gold only. And you're going to risk $500 to bank $1,000. It's often less than that, so we're going to recommend a risk of about 2% to 3% is the ideal lot size for that size of account. The other thing you can do, you can get a funded account, and this system will actually help you to pass phase 1 and phase 2, which is required before you actually get a live account, risk-free. So this, in conjunction with everything else, will get you to a funded account if that's what you want to do. The next step, step 2, is you're going to download the Telegram app to your mobile device so that you can receive the gold signal alerts immediately. Step 3, you're going to turn on the sound alerts from Telegram. So if I'm on iPhone, I get all my signals coming in, different sounds from different places. And so turn on the sounds for Telegram so that you can receive the gold signals immediately. Once you've done that, then click on the link below to generate gold signals and the alerts in the description below. The other option, option 5, you can't see it there, is auto trading software, where the software will actually generate the trades for you, but that's maybe later on. Once you get going, after say a month, you get used to the system, you get used to the alerts, you get used to putting on the trades, you might want to have it all automated. So thanks for listening today. The next step is I'm going to go through the charts for you and show you some of the last signals and how they work and what they actually look like in Telegram. And also, don't forget, subscribe to YouTube. Apparently, it's good for my algorithm. So this is my Telegram channel where I post the signals, and therefore the sound alerts will come into your mobile device, and you'll get the sound that makes you open up the mobile, and then you can trade it at your leisure. So this is what it looks like. You don't need to understand the technicals, you don't need a chart, but the chart will be on your mobile. So here we can see we sell gold, stop loss 23.19, target 23.07, and that's how that chart looks. Don't worry about the technicals. So this is the trading view on a 5-minute chart for gold, and we can see it's achieving lower highs and lower lows, but this is not a coaching session. That's a different video completely. This is about how you can make it a lot easier for you to make better decisions without any of the effort, because that seems to be what most people want. But let's have a look at the outcome. This was Friday, the 7th of June. Okay, so let's go over the details here. The first thing that we note is there's a 30 pip stop. That's the first thing. So if you're going one lot, you're risking $300 out of 20,000. The other important thing here is we've gone for the previous low, and this is a 100 pip stop, a 100 pip target. So a 3.3 risk to reward, which gives you, if you're risking $300, it gives you a $900 reward. Okay, let's have a look at the next one. So in this example, it's the same downtrend, but a little earlier. And as we can see, this line helps me to make that decision. I won't go into the technicals, but 23.40 is your stop. And so you have a 43 pip stop, slightly wider than the previous one. However, we do go for 100 pips. 100 pips, by the way, if you're trading currencies, as you know, might take 3 days to hit. With gold, 100 pips can be hit within an hour, or even less quite often. So understanding that will give you better opportunities throughout the day. So in this instance, we got 100 pips with a 43 pip stop, giving us 2.34 risk to reward. Again, that gives you another $1,000 into your account. Now this is during the same week, by the way. We're going to go on and on with the other trading opportunities that you could have had. So another opportunity to sell as the price achieves lower highs. At this point here on this yellow line, this gives me a clue as to where it's going next. We simply put our stop above the previous swing high, 23.81 in this instance, with a 48 pip stop, never more than 50 pips, or very rarely more than 50 pips. So you can control your risk really nicely. And with a 2-to-1 risk reward, 100 pips is all you need every time. You can go for the big one, but nonetheless, that's up to you. I would actually stick with the signals because you're trading blind without the charts, without risk, etc., without coaching. And this is a 5-minute chart, so within an hour, the price and the target got hit. Yes, it did continue down, as you can see, but nonetheless a fantastic entry point with a fantastic risk to reward, so another $1,000. Back to my Telegram account where the signals will be generated and sent to your mobile, and here's another one, and you can see that is the signal there. We had a previous signal as well. I'm going to go over these two right now. So here are those two signals sent into Telegram, which you will receive. And as the price comes in, then it hits our target within, well, this is a bit longer this time. Volumes are low. Takes a bit of time, but you're not staring at your chart. You don't have the chart. And eventually it gets hit. So quite often it does take a bit of time to hit, but there's 104 pips there, so just over the $1,000. Now this is Thursday, so we're only looking at Friday and Thursday signals. This is 2 days, and if you have a look at this one here, which was sent into Telegram, as shown you earlier before, we had a significant entry point here, and the price went up to 138 pips this time. 2372, stop 2353. So when you get your signal, this is what it looked like, and so I will confirm the stop inside Telegram as 2353, round it down by the way, and your target is 2372, round it down by the way. Another one here which was sent into Telegram. This was still on Thursday. So here we had a stop of 28 pips, a nice tight stop on liquidity. And again, you don't need to know the technicals, but I will put a stop there, 2372. And a target of 2358. So that gives you 107 pips with a risk of 28. So that gives you 3.84. So that's going to bank you much more than 9%. So if you're risking 3%, that's going to bank you almost 10% in one go. I could go on. Another one here. So we had a buy here. Now when you get the signals onto your mobile, you must go onto them straight away. That's the only thing I can say. Because when we buy into liquidity, it means the institutions and professionals are getting ready to load up the volumes. So as we showed previously, it can take a bit of time to kick in, but if volumes are coming up higher and it kicks in, you can bank 116 pips literally in 15, 20, 25 minutes, 20 minutes. So that's how quickly it can. So if you hold on to your phone and don't take the action, leave it 5 minutes, then your risk to reward is gone. You can still get in, you still can bank more money, but if you're going by the signals alone, you won't know that. All right, so a fantastic way to get into the trades much quicker is a fantastic way to have a risk-free month to try it. So as an example, if you are thinking about getting funded, which is a good idea, but please do your research, make sure the prop firm is legit and been going a long time and having the payouts, because that's really important. A lot of them have gone bust and lots more will go bust. So just be aware of that. But this is a great way to get into the markets with very little effort, without the charts, without the coaching, without any knowledge, and trial it for 30 days. And of course, I'll be there for you during the journey to help you along the way if you have any queries. So click on the links below, get everything going today, because we can then start trading you on the very same day if markets are open when you're watching this.